It's an absolute travesty. I mean, this is something that you never expect.
Right now, a manhunt in Maine is underway after a mass shooting. The shooting rampage has left at least 15 people dead. What we're learning from authorities overnight.
Targeting a new hotel, dozens of cars were broken into over the past 4 days at a new downtown location. But what's being done this morning to keep you safe?
Honoring a fallen first responder, how the community is remembering an officer shot and killed in the line of duty 2 years later.
And dry weather as you head out the door for now, but more showers develop by midday and even into the weekend. We're talking a big cool down as well. Details on our first freeze to come.
Traveling for the holiday without breaking the bank. I'm going to tell you how you can save big before you book a flight.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Right now, we're going to focus on spooky season. Check it out. These are some homes in Baldwin, and they are done up not just because it's the holiday season. They're also done up to help raise funds for cancer research at St. Jude's Hospital. This is in Baldwin. Look at that. 3 houses in a row, by the way. I would like to go ahead and say thank you to Jackie, one of my Facebook friends, who told me about this yesterday, and then to our executive producer, Tremont, for getting our crew out there. Look at that.
Is that a coffin?
That's a coffin.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a real
that is
coffin?
See that earlier.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
Now
can get those on
that's
auction and
scary.
stuff. I
Oh,
wonder-
the auction is good.
I
You
don't-
know all about that, right?
Hopefully
Well,
it's
I've
not
done it. They can
used.
use meat on it. Hey, wait, can I say though, if you go by, did you see in the last live shot, if you go by, you can see the QR
Yeah,
code. So it's
yeah.
skeletons
Oh,
for St.
nice.
Jude. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I wondered how you gave. Yeah, like, okay.
Do it online.
QR code.
Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, October the 26th. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. We just want to say thanks for joining us, including those of you who might be watching us on 5+. Paul Cook has been keeping an eye on our roads for us, and then Anthony's been talking about the weather.
Oh, yeah, warm until Friday, and then after that, things get very cold. In fact, for Halloween, maybe layers, and I'm not just talking one layer, maybe a few, because
Really?
it's going to be in the 30s for trick-or-treating time.
That stinks.
That does stink. In fact, it's kind of like a bad joke from Mother Nature. It's
No
like
kidding.
Dress up as a cold person. There you
the
go.
trick or the treat. Yeah, exactly. Something warm. I'll dress up as that Friends guy. Could I be wearing any more clothes? Remember that scene? Had on all the sweaters and the outfits from the closet. So yeah, it's going to be chilly, especially after this warm week. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if we had a gradual cool down, but we've been up near 80 degrees and even higher expected tomorrow, and that shock to the system is really going to be felt beginning on Saturday. So this morning we're waking up with dry weather, area of low pressure to our west. The rain is west as well. Those showers will filter in through the day by lunchtime, early afternoon. Still warm today, upper 70s on the way. We'll talk about the chill to come and more rain for the weekend in just a bit. Let's get over to Paul now, tracking construction, but you've got some good news when it comes to construction too.
We are reopening here. It's going to be wonderful. I'm also thinking for my Halloween costume, I could be that little brother from A Christmas Story. He's all layered up as well. Can't get the arms around. Okay, downtown bridges are moving very, very well. We did have that serious accident in Troy yesterday. Nothing going on there right now, but everything working very well at the PSB. Same story in South County. And as Anthony was mentioning, 367 at 270 is going to be reopened here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Great bit of news there. It's really going to be a cool thing when done. 270 North project up north in North County. This morning, all lanes are back open on 44 near 109 after a construction vehicle crash. It happened about 3 hours ago on the eastbound side. All cars involved have been cleared away now, and we're working to learn if anyone was hurt.
All right, thanks so much, Paul. Right now, a manhunt in Maine is underway for a gunman accused in a mass shooting. At least 15 people are dead and 50 others are hurt. This morning, police named 40-year-old Robert Card as a person of interest. A shelter-in-place order has been issued because police believe that Card is armed and dangerous. Authorities say Card is a trained firearms instructor and is believed to be in the Army Reserves. The first reports of shootings came in just before 7 o'clock last night in Lewiston, Maine, which is 35 miles north of Portland. It started at a bowling alley where they were holding a youth night. That's before the suspect shot up at a restaurant. Now this morning, the community awaits word on their loved ones and friends.
We're going to come together. We're going to support them. We're going to help them get through this. And we're going to be better as a community.
Just pray for the families, pray for these victims. God, things have got to change. We have to start doing better.
This is a massive tragedy for the state of Maine that only saw 29 homicides in all of last year. We, of course, are going to have much more on this developing situation all morning long. After Today in St. Louis, the Today Show has team coverage about how officials are working around the clock to find that gunman.
Customers at a downtown hotel that is committed to revitalization are among the victims of multiple car break-ins recently. It's happened over the last several days in downtown St. Louis. Our Alex Fees is live for us outside police headquarters with a look at this investigation. Alex?
Rennie, good morning. St. Louis police say they are investigating more than 30 car break-ins downtown recently. In fact, over the past 4 days alone, more than 24 cars were broken into on Locust Street, just outside of the 21C Museum Hotel. Now, the general manager there at the 21C Museum Hotel tells us they're offering $45 refunds to guests who bought valet parking and whose vehicles were impacted. The hotel is also reviewing protocols and stepping up internal safety measures in an effort to keep customers safe. St. Louis police say dozens of vehicles were recently broken into, going back to October 21st. Although some of these vehicles were parked on the street, it appears a majority were parked on unsecured private lots in the area that do not appear to have on-site security or any type of surveillance. Early Wednesday morning, 5 on Your Side spoke to a man named Brian in town from Terre Haute, Indiana, with his family, who went outside in the middle of the night only to discover their car had been broken into.
I just came out to have a cigarette and I noticed the windows were busted out of this and a truck behind us. Just some kids or something vandalizing. Yeah, it's, it's just one of them things, you know what I mean? It's, just take it with a grain of salt, get another window.
Do you know how many cars?
At least nobody got hurt.
Now, police say they have been in talks with the ownership of some of these private lots to address some of these issues, and police have deployed mobile camera towers downtown. Coming up at 6:30, we'll hear from the general manager of that hotel that is dedicated to revitalization in the area. Live this morning outside police headquarters, Alex Fees, 5 on Your Side.
Just hours from now, the city of Wood River will honor the life of a fallen police officer. Today marks 2 years since Pontoon Beach officer Tyler Timmons was shot and killed in the line of duty.
Our Travis Cummings joins us now live from Granite City to tell us how he's being remembered today. Travis?
Brittany Michelle, Officer Tyler Timmons spent about a year and a half here at the Pontoon Beach Police Department, and his death really shook this community hard. And this morning, he's being honored in multiple ways. Take a look over my shoulder here. You can see the flag has been moved to half-staff here at the Pontoon Beach Police Department. There's also a name and his birth and death date on this billboard here. Also this morning at 10, the city of Wood River will rename Old Alton Edwardsville Road to Tyler Timmons Drive. Officer Timmons was shot and killed on October 26, 2021 while approaching the suspect of a stolen vehicle at a Speedway gas station here in Pontoon Beach. The man who shot him was arrested by other officers at the scene. The 36-year-old officer had served in law enforcement for 14 years. And I want you to see this funeral procession here. Back then, Timmons grew up on Willow and Ash Streets in the city of Wood River and graduated from East Alton Wood River High School in 2003. He started his law enforcement career as a cadet with the Wood River Police Department and later worked for the Roxana, Warden, Hartford, and Pontoon Beach Police Departments. The man who killed Timmons was sentenced to life in prison after a guilty plea for first-degree murder, so he is serving time. Again, this road rededication will happen at 10 this morning at Rock Hill Road and the newly Timmons Drive. We're live in Pontoon Beach this morning. Travis Cummings, 5 on Your Side.
All right, let's switch gears here and talk some weather. We are watching more showers on the radar this morning, so grab that umbrella. The rain should arrive here in St. Louis around lunchtime, early afternoon, as that area of low pressure rides right along the boundary. This one moves on tonight. Tomorrow when you wake up, we may actually have some sunshine to start. Numbers will climb into the 80s tomorrow, and that will be the warmest of the next few days. A cold front comes in tomorrow afternoon. It could trigger a few showers and storms, and even yet another one on the way for the end of the weekend. In fact, the one that ends the weekend will drop our temperatures for next week Even this weekend, we go from 84 tomorrow to 54 on Saturday. Get ready.
I don't want to get ready. All right, thanks so much, Anthony. Coming up, a mobile mammogram is rolling through the St. Louis area where you can get an exam in just minutes in South St. Louis.
Plus, save money on holiday travel, the steps you could take to avoid paying too much as you head home for the holidays.